If you are someone who's superly ambitious, you would relate to this. Now, here's the thing, you dream of the house, the freedom, the money. Finally, you somehow get an idea that this business idea or this career trajectory is definitely gonna work. This is gonna work this time. So, you have dreamt of all the family freedom you can get, all the freedom you can have, all the luxuries you could buy, and finally, your life is gonna be in place. But here's the problem, you're stricken with anxiety, with fear of failure, with lack of self worth. The stakes are even more high once you have come up with this idea after years of failure, after wasting years procrastinating, thinking that why am I not worth it? Why it is not working out? The stakes are even more high because now there's family reputation which is involved. That is, it's your reputation which is involved. So a lot of it is at stake. But the problem here is that there is a high chances of you losing again. Why? Because you are stricken with fear of failure, with anxiety, with lack of self worth, with no clue how this will pan out for you. Now, the question is what to do and how to get out of it. Like your home, you and I, all of us have this emotional home, a home which we emotionally connect to, a home place where we get back to again and again. It's a natural state of response. It's your comfort zone. It's where you feel that you belong. Have you ever identified those people who are happy all the time? Or who are just sad all the time, and you must have met those people that kya yeah, you just cry a lot. That is their emotional home. That is their natural state of response. That is where they get back to again and again, no matter what, no matter the situation, is the same response. That's the emotional home. But here is the problem. If you are here listening to me, your emotional home is of anxiety, is of fear, is of emotional turmoil, if it's of hopelessness, it's of lack of self-worth, it's of anxiety, it's of depression, is the place you come back to. And which is why you have wasted all of these years just because you were stricken with anxiety, fear of failure, and lack of self worth. And the history is going to repeat itself again this time. So this time, the emotional address, your emotional home needs to change. It needs to move to a new place. Why? You want to be a billionaire, right? You want to be a millionaire, right? You want to make it big in life, right? But now your emotions, your habituated emotions, it's of pissed off, irritation, then you're never gonna get those $1 billion or $1 million. Even if you do, you're gonna be sad. And the chances are you're gonna lose it all. You yourself have heard of so many cases where billionaires and millionaires have the tendency to commit suicide, or they're under depression, or they're anxious, or they're going to therapists, they're going to medicines. Why? Because their emotional home is of hopelessness, it's of lack of self worth. That is why they identify themselves through. When your habituated emotions is of anxiety, fear, no matter how much money you have, no matter how much success you get, you will keep coming back to your emotional home of anxiety, of fear, of loss, everything, whatever you identify yourself with. I want you to write this down. The quality of your life is determined by quality of your habituated emotions. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your habituated emotions. This is the reason you have struggled with changing so much. So, the question here is what can be done right now? This is what you're going to do. Step one, identify the reason. There's always a reason behind why is happening what is happening to you. And many a times there's some emotional trauma or there's emotional turmoil which is hidden behind your reasons of your anxiety, of your lack of self worth, of whatever it is that is bothering you. So this time you're going to ask yourself, you may not be able to see her, but hear me out. This time you're going to ask yourself that what is it really signaling to you? What are you afraid really? What is the reason behind these? Is it that just because this is your last chance at life? Or is it just because a lot of it is at stake? Your family's reputation, your reputation, money, investments? Or is it you're just not sure of the idea? There must be some reason. I want you to identify exactly why is this fear happening? Why is this anxiety happening? For me, it was just fear of failure. Just because I was so ambitious, I could not see myself failing again and again. I could just not fathom the fact that I may not achieve great in life. And was the reason behind my anxiety, behind me probably wasting almost 5 to 7 years of my life just figuring out what I want to do with my life. So the reason for me was just simply fear of failing. It might be very different for you, but you need to identify and pinpoint the exact reason as to what is the behind, like what is the reason behind your habituated emotions of pissed off, irritation, whatever. If you need my help in figuring this out, the details in the description so you can check them out. But yes, coming to the second point, once you have pinpointed that what is the exact reason, you're going to now ask yourself that what special skills do I have that can guarantee my success? All of us have this North Star, a peculiar skill, a different skill which only we have, nobody else. And that is something which sure guarantees our success. That is your strength, your North Star. If you can identify that exact one thing, you're going to leave all of these anxiety, fear of failure, lack of self worth behind. Just because that is now going to work as your North Star. So you need to identify that what are you great at? Are you a great communicator, or are you a great thinker, or you really creative? You have ability to think out of the box solutions. What is it exactly? You need to exactly pinpoint your strength, because that is exactly what's going to be your North Star. That is what is exactly which is going to lead to your success. As you progress in life, while your emotion home can have a new address, while your emotions you associate with can change. Today you must be feeling, you're happy. Tomorrow this emotional home might just change to confidence. But what's not gonna change is what is your North Star. What are you at your core? What are you at your deepest when nobody is listening or nobody is seeing? This is exactly what is going to lead to your success. So find out your North Star. Find out what makes you you. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you really love this video, do share this video with someone who you think also needs to hear this the most or will really benefit from this idea. That will be a real help to me. Till then, I'll see you with another video, another day, another concept. Thank you and bye bye.